Hola, everybody. Oh, I am on the wrong camera here. Boom. That should start working now. What's up, every people? Welcome to the Mad Poet Show. Thank you for being here. I'm glad to have you. We got Doc, one of our most common viewers, and we got Debenois. Yes. Good to see you all here. Thank you very much for stopping in. I am the Mad Poet. You are an audience. We are the Mad Poet Society. Clint, thank you very much for the $5. Much appreciated, as per always. Thank you very much. Yeah, so tonight we are playing my 59th album, Hard 6. I'm only going to be doing one album tonight. Sarah and I have been exceptionally busy of late, and I did not prepare fully. I played Parentheticals earlier on the noon show, and that was a really fun show. We had a really good time with that one. And this is shaping up to be working out pretty well on its own, so works for me. Yes, so 59th down. That first song was called Visions of Ecstasy. That one is dedicated to my buddy Jesse, who I used to play in a heavy metal band with, and he's a great bass player, very cool guy. I didn't actually tell Jesse I was doing this tonight, so I doubt you're out there watching, Jesse, but if you happen to come in tonight, hey, thanks for being you, man. Absolutely. So, I think I played this album last week, and I haven't practiced it all week, so I don't even know what song's coming up next. Let's take a look at what's... Oh yeah, this is one of my better song titles. And kind of a... I really like this piece. This is a nice one. I feel like the kind of ebb and flow throughout this song is quite good. This is a piece in A minor, kind of a very standard 120-ish, so 126 beats or so a minute. And yeah, just kind of a fun little setup here. So let's jump right into this. This is called The Night of the Vampire's Forlorn Revolution. Oh, what did I screw up here? I haven't done this for a long time. I used to do this like all the freaking time, where I would have the wrong... Yep, I've got my broadcast software active. Now, it's time for the Night of the Vampire's Forlorn Revolution. Boom. Debenois says, dang, I'm enjoying this. Thank you very much. I'm glad you are enjoying it. I am also enjoying it. There's something I really like, and it's playing guitar. I'm having a blast here. I hope you guys are having a good time too. Looks like Obscure Mysticism Cults has joined us. He was also here. I'm actually not sure. Sometimes I don't think about gendered issues. So they were with us in the early show as well, where we had a great time. And yeah, thank you very much everyone for coming in. Shaping up to have a really fun chat here. Shaping up to have a really fun show. For anyone who's just coming in, I am the Mad Poet. You are an audience. We are the Mad Poet Society, and this is what we do. I play guitar, we talk about stuff in chat, and that's pretty much it. That kind of covers it right there. I play songs in all keys, and I improvise a lot. And I also just realized, playing that last song, I'm like, man, I'm so hungry. What's going on? And I'm like, today, I've eaten a banana, and I had a mocha. And that's it. So when I get done with this show, I'm kind of glad I'm only doing one album tonight. I'm gonna make a homemade pizza, because that's the other thing I really like is pizza, because true love is guitars and pizza. And the octopus says, yeah. That's correct. Dr. Dak is here. Great to see you, Glenn. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Hope you're having a great night. Everyone out there in chat, thank you very much. And if you are not in chat, if you're just watching and hanging out, thank you very much as well. I'm glad you're here. If you're tuning in from our less common platforms, Nemo, Nono Live, Vaughn, Picardo, Facebook, or any other, thanks for being here. Total support for Pizza Gang. Obscure had some pizza today. Very nicely done. The pizza I'm gonna make a thin crust pizza tonight with kind of a custom sauce that I do, and it'll probably just be pepperoni. Actually, no, I've got some sausage needs to be cooked up, so I'm gonna go pepperoni and sausage. And then so I make my crust from scratch. Everything's homemade. And for my sauce, I like traditional sauce. But what I often do is I'll just take like a layer of olive oil, and I'll put some red peppers on there, sprinkle it on, and then sprinkle on a bunch of Italian seasoning, put my cheese and toppings on top of that. Oh, it is depending on the spices you use, it can be a fairly spicy sauce, but it works. Oh no, I will have pepperoni. I will definitely have pepperoni on there. It will be sausage and pepperoni. It's quite rare that I make a pizza without pepperoni. In fact, the last time we bought pepperoni, we bought a 10-pound bag. So might have been 5. I'd have to look at that. It was a big bag of freaking pepperoni. Pizza time! Good to see you, Pete. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for being here. My carpet is uneven. The carpet situation has been rectified. Thank you for your support. And let's play a song. I've talked about this a few times. I was talking about this in the earlier show today, how if people were to judge me based on my song titles, they really would get the wrong understanding of my personality. This is one of those. This song is called, let's make sure everything's in the right place. So this song is called The Tides of Sorrow. That's a fun song. I really like that one. It's just very enjoyable to play on the guitar. What do we got going on in chat here? Seeing something. I was telling Gak he missed out on an epic PJR chat today. That can only possibly be peanut butter and jelly on rye. So someone was having a very in-depth discussion about peanut butter and jelly on rye. I cannot think of anything else that PJR could mean. I actually don't know what it means. So it must mean peanut butter and jelly on rye. Devin Wass is enjoying this. Thank you very much. I'm glad you are. I am too. So it was moist. That's also good. And oh, I see a mention of Virgil. Do we got Tom in here as well? Awesome sauce. Deb created her very own language. Also good. I have no chance. I'm not sure what that's for. No back sprays Friday. That sounds like it could be interesting. That would throw a lot of people off. How do you see? Yeah, I don't really know that either. Doc sees things that I don't. I look at a somewhat more limited version of chat than I know there are more open versions of chat information available to me, but I don't look at those. Click on the two-person icon in the upper right corner. Oh yeah, there is a big difference between viewing on Twitch and on YouTube. I actually stream, I multicast to 12 different websites. So right now I'm on my personal Facebook page, my band Facebook page, Twitch, YouTube, Africa TV, Picardo, Trovo, DLive, Nono, Vaughn, Nemo. Looks like someone actually might be watching from Nemo. If you are out there watching on any of those channels or anything, I think I might have missed a couple. Welcome. Thank you very much for coming in. I hope everyone is just having a great time tonight. Yeah, that's true. There are no special rooms. There are no like breakout chat rooms or anything. It's just kind of a free flow. However, it's also true that depending on the website people are watching from, so for example, if someone from Nemo were to write something in chat, you guys would not see it. You guys who are on Twitch and YouTube, you'll see like 7 of the things. And then I think on Facebook, they won't see anything anywhere else. It's kind of weird how the multicasting chat is set up. So I'm actually looking at like 5 different windows for 11 different chats. And if you're on Africa TV, I can't even see whether or not you're chatting or it's just the whole thing's fun. So yeah, good stuff. All right, I think we're caught up there. So let's call that good. Let's do a little music since that's what we're here for. See, it's always interesting when I don't even like familiarize myself with my album before I play it. Because even though I played this one a week ago, it's like, I don't remember what's going on. Okay, so this is going to be a clean tone piece. Cool. It's in D minor. That's all I know. This song is called A Myth of Silence. guys reached 100 chat messages really quick here tonight. Well done. Go chat. T is jealous of G. Oh, Geology and Tumble. That one took me way too long to figure out. I gotta say, I was a bit of an airhead on that one. Quit smashing me with a giant mallet. Why would they do that? That's just good, wholesome family fun here. I mean, just hitting each other with hammers. That's what we do. Come on, kids. If there's anybody in chat that I've missed, if you've asked any serious questions, feel free to re-ask them. I can't always keep up with chat, and I gotta say, I really like it when I can. It's pretty fun. It makes for good shows. So yes. Okay. Yeah, Doc is pretty harmless. We all are, you know. I mean, you know, Dynamite, pretty harmless. You know, unattended cliff edges, basically harmless. Playing in traffic, completely harmless. You know, so these things, they're good. They're good things. Trivia. In the Series 3 episode backward, Rimmer and Crichton form a double act. What were they called? Okay. I believe they referred to themselves as the Forward Brothers. Okay. The Reverse Brothers. Okay. Yeah. That's what I get for being me. I have a very serious question. Would anyone like some toast? That is a very serious question. That's the kind of thing that, you know, when you are on the edge of death and your spaceship is about to explode, it's a good thing to ponder. The sensational Reverse Brothers. There you go. Well done. Well done. All right. Let's move forward here. We're gonna pick the pace back up here. I have fulfilled my contractual duty to play slow, boring music. And now we're going to play some non-slow, non-boring music. We're going to pick it up here. We're going to get some smoke going. And we're going to rock it a bit. I'm going to turn my volume up over here. This will not affect you guys' volume, so you're good. But this one kind of feels good when it's a little louder. I'm not actually playing all that loud over here. But what do we got here? E Phrygian, 149 beats a minute. This song is called This song is called The Circus of the Serpent. What color was Starbug? Someone said green. That is correct. However, there was also a blue Starbug. I'm almost certain on that. Yes, Frankenstein was the name of the cat. Very nice. Too slow, Chicken Marengo. All right. Again, if anyone's just coming in, I'm the Mad Poet. You are an audience. We are the Mad Poet Society. Thank you for being here, because this is what we do. I do this twice every Friday, noon and 8 p.m. Pacific time. And sometimes I play one album per show. Sometimes I play two. Tonight we're just playing one. Right now we're playing my 59th album. It is called Hard 6. And last week, Obscure Mysticism Cult, who is with us, won a trivia contest. And we'll be having this CD mailed out whenever I get around to mailing stuff out, because I'm not that great at that. By knowing where the term Hard 6 came from, which was Battlestar Galactica. So, there's that. Creighton 2X4B, thank you very much. It's always good to see the cast and crew of Starbug here, of Red Dwarf and our Starbug. They spent a lot of time without Red Dwarf in Red Dwarf. I think it was like a season and a half where they had lost the actual Red Dwarf and were just flying around in Starbug. What song of Red Dwarf's won't Randy play? I feel like I should know the answer to this because I have this very intimate relationship with Randy. In fact, I wear his underwear. Fear. Fear is a Red Dwarf song? I'm totally missing something here. But that's not a surprise because I'm an airhead. It was requested a few times. I mean, there's the Ohm song, there's the Endling song, there's the theme song. I have spoken the theme song before. There aren't that many songs in Red Dwarf. The Ohm song. I'm not going to do the Ohm song because here's the thing. While it's one thing to memorize a song on the complexity level of D in Solitude, the Ohm song being more vocally oriented, I may not be able to remember all of the lyrics to such a song. So you kind of got to give me a pass on that. All right. The Endling song is just good, clean fun. That's just good stuff. So why don't we play one of my songs? We're going to get a little C sharp minor, which is a precursor to what could be happening at some point, because there's something that rhymes with C sharp minor that we sometimes do. This piece is called Why Do You Forget Your Dreams? Okay, so I got a Red Dwarf trivia question for you guys. I believe I have said this on stream before. Free CD giveaway. CD of your choice, mailed out to you. I cover postage. For the first person who can tell me what my favorite episode of Red Dwarf is. Give that some thought. Dwayne Dibley! Dwayne Dibley is so awesome. And I think one of the best Dwayne Dibley moments is in, I think it's Emo Hawk 2, where they get back on board Starbug, and the Emo Hawk sucks on Cat's brain, and he's like, all these pots and pans are falling around the kitchen, he's trying to look at himself in something, he sees his reflection, Dwayne Dibley! So good. Quick draw McGack. Cycling Virgil, if your guess for my favorite is Back to Reality, that is a no. But that is amongst my favorites. That is definitely amongst my favorites. It is a really great episode. Stasis Leak, also not my favorite. But also, I will admit, a very good episode. Absolutely. So, you've knocked out 2 of them. Keep guessing. Keep on guessing. Because figuring out by guessing is also perfectly reasonable. Okay, what do we got going on here? Got a little E minor action coming up. Oh yeah, okay, I remember how this song goes. This is a good one. Quarantine, no. This is like trivia. You definitely, it's not a bad idea to know your Red Dwarf when you come into this particular stream. We often end up talking about Red Dwarf. We don't really have a very broad set of categories for our trivia. It's pretty much Red Dwarf. And how did Randy name this song? That's pretty much what it comes down to. We are certainly welcome to open other categories of trivia, but we also don't have to. Okay, Doc gives up. No worries. We will keep that one open for the time being. If anyone does end up thinking of it, feel free to put it up here. We'll try it out some more. All right, so question of, I'm guessing that is a note for me to look at a question above, Doc. Where would I be looking for that? I know that I may be missing stuff in here. Doc, if there was a question for me, feel free to just go ahead and copy paste it, because I'm not sure where I would be looking for it. And while you do that, I'm gonna take my fingers and bounce them around on here, and take my guitar pick and bounce it around over here, and see what comes out. This next song is called And You Laugh Quietly. Which one is it you think is my favorite here? For some reason, Beach and a Smiley Face. To change it to Sunny Shores, Gak, Kennedy, Virgil. I think that's Randy's favorite. Virgil is right. Ticket to Ride is my favorite Red Dwarf show. So, Tomas, please pick out an album that you would like me to send. I'm guessing I know which one you want me to send you, which is Murder Terminology. But that is up to you. And then go to, well, you've got my phone number, so send me a text with your mailing address. And if you don't have my phone number anymore, then just go to themadpoet.net, hit the contact page, send me your mailing address, let me know which CD you want, and I will mail yours and Obscure Mysticism Cults out together, hopefully this coming week. That should not be too much, trouble, as they say in Alabama. Some think that they speak the same language there. But yeah, very good. Ticket to Ride, that is my favorite. Isn't someone supposed to say goose, moose, loose? Murder Terminology it is. Cool. Just go ahead and shoot me your address through whatever means, and we'll take care of that. So if anyone's just coming in, thank you very much for coming in. I'm the Mad Poet. You are an audience. We are the Mad Poet Society. We do music here. We're talking a lot of Red Dwarf Trivia tonight. We usually have quite a bit of fun. Sandy, thank you very much for the $5. I should say Doc. Thank you very much for the $5 tip. Greatly appreciated at all times. Yeah, thank you for being here. Wherever you're tuning in from, whether you are involved in chat or you're just watching and hanging out and listening to the show and watching the show and smelling the show, whatever it is you do it well. I hope you're having a good time, because I'm going to have a good time, because ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the G sharp minor portion of the show. You are welcome. This piece is called A Face in the Window. Saw Doc saying something about being kind of hard to get banned around here. Yeah, fortunately we've got a very friendly community here, and we haven't had to ban very many people. I'm very glad of that. I do keep the show pretty family friendly because I've got students who watch and stuff. But yeah, we're not gonna. I've actually heard of. I was talking I think last week or maybe the week before that I'm working on setting up a point system. So depending on how long you view. You get more points. Those could be turned in for different kind of change your guitar, change into a shirt that's not purple, put some hat on or something, just fun stuff. And I've actually heard of people using these point systems so that it's like, hey, if I turn in this many points, I can get you to ban a follower. And it's like, dude, that is just, no, I will never do anything like that. Just like these random bans and stuff. No. That will never happen. I definitely want people to be able to have fun in my streams. So that's the way we're going to do it. Doc asks, Randolph the Mad Poet, in Cassandra, what prison group does Lister sign the Dwarvers up for? And that group is the Canaries. Love the different view thing. I'm guessing you're talking about my cameras on the view thing. Yeah, that took me. This whole show has been an interesting evolution, and I know I've had at least one or two different Debbies in here. I believe that I've seen you before, so I don't know if I've ever talked about this while you're on stream. But when I started, I was actually facing the other way in this room, so it looked a little bit different. But I basically just had 4 lights down on the floor behind me. And I had a couple of lights that were much dimmer up in front of me, and just one camera. And I've slowly been, developing it. I turned it around in the room, so it looks a little more. You don't got the door back there and stuff. I've blocked in that back wall. There will be more black coming out on these walls eventually. And also, I'm hoping to increase the number of lights out on the sides as I get the walls put in, so that I can get a little bit of camera angles. And then I played with cameras quite a lot, because I started with just webcam, and I was using cell phones. It just really worked poorly. It's been, and getting the switching programs to work. I basically run everything out of a central program, which is my recording software, and then from that, that scrolls my sheet music on my main screen for me. It controls all the lights. It controls every camera. So basically every time, so right now the cameras are just kind of moving on a little timer. Well, during the songs, I program every camera move. I program every light on, every light off, and it's a lot of programming work. Let's see. Yes, that was the response. That would require changing the bulb. That's so fun. So fun. Oh, Red Dwarf. I've actually been watching through Red Dwarf just recently. As I've talked about, a lot of times I'll have video going off in the side. And so I'm just coming up on the end of season 7 there, which means I just recently watched Ticket to Ride, my favorite. Awesome. And again, watching them is, I'm watching giving 5% attention to the actual show. I find that I work well when I have just a little bit of a distraction going on, so I always provide that for myself. Oh, Cycler Tom, thank you very much, my friend. Much appreciate the $20 tipperoonie. Excellent. Thank you very much for being a part of our regular audience. And yeah, coming in a lot, and thank you for all the support. Tom is definitely my second biggest tipper of all time. Doc is my biggest tipper, and of course I appreciate everyone who's ever tipped, and I also just appreciate everyone who just comes in and even if you just turn this channel on and then just let it run and you're out, cooking your rice-a-roni or something. That's still totally okay. I appreciate that. Red Dwarf Trivia. Which organization did Holly say was tracking them in his April Fool joke? Oh, it was the, remember. That's my answer. So, I want to say it had something to do with like an electrical bill or something. That's good one. What do we got going on here? So it looks like we got, how many songs we got on this album? Oh, and there was a question earlier about which album we're playing. I am playing the album Hard 6, which is my 59th album. So that's where we're at tonight. And it looks like I've got 11 songs on this album. So we're moving on to number 9. So we're moving in toward Norweb, because he left, I was close, yes. That's awesome. So yeah, we're moving on toward the end of the show here tonight. What we got here? The next song is in G minor, which is a far cry from G sharp minor. It's actually one of the least related keys to G sharp minor that you can get to, even though it's only 1 fret away. It's interesting how music works like that. This song is called The Countdown. So I've talked about this before too. This is one of these songs that I get wrong because I look at the sheet music and I see exactly what I'm supposed to do, and then I put my finger on the wrong string. And quick musical tip for guitar players. Playing the wrong string will probably sound wrong. Just so you know. Just useful info, just some friendly advice from your Uncle Randy. There you are. Let's try this again, and I'll try to play the second string, which I'm supposed to do. Let's see how that works out. That was a quick answer on that last trivia question. Well done. Yes, that is absolutely correct. Beautiful. Because I was thinking of the Enigma virus that they used, and then I was like, oh no, Silicon Heaven is right. So I'm impressed. Good job. Okay. 2 songs left for the night, and then I definitely have to get some food. So, like I said, I've had a mocha and a banana, which is really not enough. That's not very solid nutrition. I like to eat better than that. This song is kind of fun from a technical perspective on a guitar. It's written in E flat minor, and so in that case, for any guitar players out there, so this second string is tuned to a B. So we call this the B string. I know, it's crazy how we come up with this. Like, dude, where'd you get that idea? But nonetheless, that's what happens. In this key, however, is the only open string you can use, but it's no longer a B string. It's technically a C flat string. And if you know piano, then you're like, dude, there's no C flat. But when you get deeper into music theory, sometimes there is. It's known as an enharmonic equivalent. And we're using it in here tonight. So tonight, on this song, no B's, but there are some C flats. I also make, so what I think is some pretty good use of the tritone, which is a very dissonant kind of a sound on any instrument. Red Dwarf Trivia. Who threatened to kill the crew unless they demonstrated they led a worthwhile existence? Answer, the Inquisitor. All right. And with that, it may be the Inquisitor that's the answer to the title of this next song, which is There's Something Behind You. I think I gotta fix a light over here, so I'll be right back with you in a moment. Guess not. I was wrong. Looks like the lights are doing their thing correctly. Is that all right? I thought I saw a light doing its errant light stuff. I was incorrect. So we are moving in on the last song of the evening. And this is the reason that I think this is kind of the main reason I like to play this album is this song. I often end my albums on a high note, you know, bump everything up and really keep it happening, but keep the energy up. But on this album, I went the opposite direction. This is probably some of the fewest notes that I play in any given guitar solo. And I feel like this song has a really nice, just overall feel to the way it kind of goes. Nice, slow, nice mellow out to the show. So we're gonna play this. For those who might be coming in late, I'm the Mad Poet, you are an audience, we are the Mad Poet Society. Wherever you're tuning in from, whatever you're tuning in on, whether you're watching, listening, smelling, or all three, or otherwise, thank you for being here. Thank you very much to our tippers. Thank you very much to any new followers or anyone that I may have missed. If there were any questions I missed in chat, my apologies. Whether you're chatting or just viewing, you are welcome here. This last song of the evening in F minor, one of my favorite keys. It's called In the Crosshairs. That is our show for the night. Looks like we have a missing answer on this question. Who upgraded Wimmer's hologram projection from soft light to hard light? Crew of the Hollow Ship? No. If no one, I know the answer. I want to see if anyone else has got it. Legion. Tom just got it. Good. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. That is the end of our show for the night. I hope you had a great time. I've got some really positive comments in here tonight. Thank you very much for coming in. I'm here every Friday at noon and 8 p.m. in the Pacific time zone. Adjust accordingly for your time zone as necessary if you are so inclined to return and watch or smell or listen to my show again. I hope to see you all. Hope you have a great night. I hope you have good pizza, because that's what I'm about to go do, is have me some good pizza, because my pizza is good. So, thank you for tippers, any new followers that I may have missed. Thank you very much. Great to be here. This was a fun show. I had a great time. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you like that's everything I've got to say, I will be back next Friday, and I will see you on the other side.